What is up, everybody? Jay Costa here. Today I wanted to talk to you about the eviction and foreclosure moratorium ending and what I think that's going to do to the real estate market. So as you know, the real estate market has been extremely strong since the beginning of the pandemic. But there's been a sentiment going around for a while now that when the moratorium ends, there's going to be a flood of new inventory on the market, causing prices to fall and the real estate market to crash. So just for a little background, back in May of 2020, the federal government put a moratorium on both evictions and foreclosures in order to help homeowners and renters that needed dire financial and economical assistance. Now, this was only supposed to be temporary, but the federal government did keep extending it every few months. That is until only a couple days ago. The eviction moratorium officially ended July 31st, and mortgage forbearance options put in place by the federal government ends in September. So what does this mean for the real estate market, and should we all be worried? So first things first, there are indications that the real estate market is softening. Home sales across the entire country are hitting all-time lows, and there's three reasons why. Number one is low inventory. We've been in a low inventory market for a while now, even before the pandemic, and the pandemic just made it that much more. Second is just simply not enough new homes being built because of building supply shortages. And third is buyers' demand. The demand has dipped recently, and there are a couple reasons for that. Home buyers are being simply outpriced in this market. Home prices have been on a huge run in the last year, and it's completely outpaced the buyer's ability to pay for them, even with interest rates still at all-time lows. Number two is some are simply waiting it out. After over a year of trying to buy a house and not being able to get anything after dealing with 10 or 15 other offers, I don't blame buyers for wanting to take a break. Some of this is seasonal as well. End of summer is usually when buyers tend to take a break from the home buying process. They go on a vacation and they get ready for the school year. So how will the real estate market be affected when the moratorium ends? Will there be a huge wave of foreclosures hitting the market? Will there be homeless people in the streets? Do we have another 2008 situation on our hands? Unlike 2008, homeowners who cannot pay their mortgage have options now. The first option being simply to list their house and sell it since they have equity in the home. Number two is they can come to an agreement with their lender on a loan modification. Given the equity that most people have in their homes, this isn't really a problem for most homeowners. Also, as part of the CARES Act that was passed by Congress, the federal government gave struggling homeowners a lot of different options in regards to deal with not being able to pay. And that includes the FHA offering a 0% loan to FHA borrowers that doesn't have to be paid off until they sell the house. In addition, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac both dropped their refinance fees in order to make it more affordable for homeowners to refinance. Overall, I don't believe the moratoriums will have much, if any, short to medium impact on the real estate market. Worst case scenario, we see a slight uptick in new inventory, which we could frankly use anyway, but nothing to drastically change the landscape. More generally, I see pricing continuing an uptrend simply because lack of inventory is still a major problem, but the price increase is going to go up at a slower pace because of the buyer's demand decreasing a good bit. The federal government has offered many different solutions, as well as just simply thrown money in order to try to solve this problem, hoping that it would evade a wave of foreclosures. And frankly, they may have accomplished that, but the long-term effects of that won't be known for quite some time. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Is the real estate market headed for a crash? Until next time, guys.